Here we go.
Okay.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
So what brings you here?
Well, my name's Dave Ashton.
Okay.
I'm also known as DJ Deep Rock. I'm the Denver program manager for KGNU Community Radio. And KGNU is one of the sponsors of the event today. We did all last week on-air mentions, Monday through Friday. We did an interview on air with one of the organizers. So we're happily here with the sponsor row. LPs are $5, guys. Just $5. Everything here is $5. It's worth a look. And why is that? It's because this was all donated to the community radio station, KGNU. So we're not trying to get our money back. We just want to put a smile on our face.
That's awesome, man. So what is it that you got going here?
Well, we've got all these records donated. We're really like ragtag, grassroots, how we do it. They know us by our liquor store boxes. You don't see any other vendors up in here with wine boxes, but we don't grade our records. We just put everything out at $5 a piece. And it's up to you to decide if it's worth that or not. So we don't haggle. We don't ask $120 for something. You just come, you get some music, and you go home happy.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What's your favorite record?
Oh my God, I don't have a favorite record.
Okay, all right, good answer for
the
sure.
Next one that I catch.
Right. What are you playing your records on right now at the moment?
Oh, it's always Technique 1200 turntables. It's the same.
Right on. What got you into records?
My brother would buy records in the new wave era and then tape them onto cassettes so that the records would remain mint, and he would bring the tapes out and play the dubs with in cars or whatever. So it was always, the record was like something to be kept pristine and on the shelf while you mess up the tape. So that, yeah.
Nice. Between records, tapes, CDs, and MP3, I don't know. What would you choose?
Well, it's all about records, honestly, because part two of that answer is that the vinyl is the musical instrument of hip-hop. Hip-hop is the most important culture to come out of the United States since rock and roll. And so, these are our instruments for DJs. Like, you can play digital, that's great. People put stuff together digitally. But how hip-hop came about, the music was off of two turntables, two sets of records, keep the beat going. And so it's always about vinyl. It'll never go away. I'm like always doing vinyl on my hip-hop sets on KGNU's Eclipse every Sunday, 7 to 10 p.m. We always have a variety of DJs in the mix. A lot of my colleagues are digital, but I am still vinyl with it. If there's profanity in a song, I'll write down the rap on the paper sleeve and cut out the cussing on the crossfader. So it takes like an elevated level of commitment for me to stay doing my vinyl, yeah.
For sure. And you personally, what style do you like to play?
For me, it's all about beats, and any artist can have a beat. When Eddie Van Halen died, he had the beat for Tone Loc Wild Thing, right? So it's all like hip hop is just like who has what beat on what record.
For sure. Okay. Is there a certain BPM that you typically like to tune into?
I don't stay at a hip hop tempo. I'm more of like a pop type of like tempo, which means that you go up and down.
Okay.
And you don't just lock in on something. And that's, digital DJing a lot more. You just lock in the BPM and everything is just chop, 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 chop. But for me, I switch it up. So, yeah.
Do you feel the crowd is what you would say then, or the mood that you're in as well, right?
Crowd. No, I'm just
kidding.
No, it's really, you just feel it out, and you don't keep them at 130 BPM, but you can get there.
For sure. Okay. And do you want to mention anything that you are part of or anything like that?
Yeah, I got to shout out my group, Council of Word.
Okay.
Council of Word, Denver Hip Hop OGs. We put out 3 records. I'm the last guy from my era still doing it, but I don't even still be doing it. But I got to shout myself out for going as far as we did.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. When did you start?
Rapping? Probably like 1986.
Okay, right on.
A little kid, like 12.
And where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm originally from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Wow, okay.
Where I caught the hip-hop bug in the breakdancing era in 84 to 85. And then I moved out here, so I didn't have any friends, so I just brought hip-hop as my only friend.
Wow, okay.
So
What was the first system that you were playing on back then?
I mean, it was some hand-me-down house system with an 8-track player, and it's all in one thing.
Sure.
With the needle would tear up your records. But the first record I got was Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 Greatest Messages.
Okay.
With, allowance money at age like 9 or 10. So
Do you remember your reaction when you put that record on and why you kept on playing it?
it scared the piss out of me. I mean, you got the message on there, broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stairs, they just don't care. Can't take the smell, can't take the noise, got no money to move out. I guess I got no choice. That stuff, I mean, it's terrifying.
Right on, man. Do you got your own rhyme that you maybe want to spit?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, okay, we could rumble in earth. Every other year we get 100-year flood. Double up the shovel, wonder what's under the mud. I represent a Splinacella Denver Earthbenders, the youngest founding member. Your mentor got his tenure. My spirit re-emerged and came back like the comet to shake up breaks with dub plate tectonics. Monuments collide, caution rock slide, abide astride the continental divide. Whether sunshine or lightning and thunder time, can't collapse when work crews undermine. Speculator detonator in a cave-in, legislature proclamation with your name in. Gypsum kick, drunks crumble when we crank up the rubble. Downstream, the creek done jump the bank. Saturated, take this for granted. Prepare to get evacuated, peace to the planet.
Respect, man.
What does that mean?
Love it. Right on. Yeah, I know, right? Respect.
What does that mean?
For sure. So, if you don't mind me asking, Denver and music, it's pretty big here, wouldn't you say?
I mean, it's amazing seeing how it's grown.
Right.
Right from the kind of just like it was a bar band, rock bar kind of town that I thought when I left in '92 I'd have no reason to come back. But, came back in like '98, and by then the hip hop scene had kind of started to grow, and now we have more venues than Austin, Texas. We've got tremendous opportunities in Denver in any which lane. The main issue is building an audience.
Sure.
That is the difficulty, which makes us we're kind of a hater town compared to places like Minneapolis that have always supported and understood the grassroots ability to grow artists. We can't do that as much. You got 200?
And what do you think is important for grassroots and keeping them?
Well, it's funny, right? Because you want to do grassroots for your own personal benefit. So it's like how to balance it with the community touch is probably the challenge. Because it's real hard to blow up from out of Denver. There's definitely glass ceilings that people end up hitting. So you have to be happy with what you're able to do.
Sure.
And, really get out and meet people and build your audience and collaborate. It's really about collaboration, I think, for the most part. What's important about grassroots is not being like, oh, I'm that single genius, but, working with different people on different projects is the way to keep it moving.
Right on, man, right on. And is there a record that you got your eye out for right now?
Oh my God, what record would I like? I mean, there's a Shirley Bassey album with the song Jezebel on it. Shirley Bassey's a torch singer, jazz singer, but she has one funk song, and that's what I was saying earlier. Anyone can have a beat. If I could find that Shirley Bassey beat, I'd be ecstatic.
Right on, man. Heck yeah.
Aaron?
Well, I appreciate your time.
Here's my volunteer. This is AAA Ron right here.
All right, man.
KGNU hoodie on, right?
Heck yeah.
I ain't making this up.
Nice. Hey, man, how long you been into records?
My whole life, basically.
Okay, right on, man.